So find vector A, B. As you know, I always draw them out. There's my origin. There's A. That's vector A. There's B. That's vector B. And then they want us to find AB. Thanks, Elliot. So because they've said find AB, that means I am going from A to B. I tend to write it like this. I like to write it like this as well when I'm writing it all out by myself. Now, I'm going against A and with B, so whichever letter's first, that'll always be the case. You always go minus that one with that one. So I'm going to write B's vector out first. So that's going to be 3, 6, and 1. And take away 1, take away 3, but plus 2, which is 2i plus 3j, and then plus 3k is AB. Yeah? Cool. And then for part 2, it says find the vector equation. So that's going to be R is equal to, is always the position vector A, that's one we always do. So it's literally just A's position vector. So that's going to be I plus 3j minus 2k plus lambda of 2i plus 3j plus 3k. Okay, so we've done that and that. The vector equation of this line, given that they intersect, find the position vector of the... Oh, this is a lush question. This is a really nice one. Okay, for 9 marks, we've been quite lucky here. So we're going to write out that in vector form. So that's going to be 1, 3, minus 2. And then it's going to be plus 2, lambda. Is that lambda or am I making that up? It is, isn't it? I just feel like it's not now for some reason. Plus 3 lambda and plus 3 lambda again, isn't it? Equals, and we'll vector equation this one now. So what's that? It's going to be 2, 3, 7. And then plus 1, plus 4. So plus mu, plus 4 mu. Yeah? Okie doke. So I'm going to rearrange 1 to being mu is equal to 2 lambda minus 1. And I'm going to sub that in 2. So that's going to be 3 plus 3 lambda is equal to 3 plus 2 lambda minus 1. So that's going to be, that's just going to be lambda. The 3's are going to cancel. Lambda equals minus 1. Therefore, mu is equal to 2 lots of minus 1. Minus 1, so mu is minus 3. Now, in the question it says, given that they intersect, so I don't actually need to go and prove it. They could ask me to prove it, and I'd do that by subbing those numbers into 3. And I could do that for my own sanity if I want to think, am I right, am I right? I'm not going to bother because it tells me they're given. It then says find the position vector of the point. They're both minuses, which isn't great. I'm going to just do the one that I worked with. So I'm going to get R is equal to I plus 3j minus 2k. And then lambda was equal to minus 1. So that would then be minus 2i minus 3j minus 3k. And then I just literally like sort that out. So I've got minus I. The j's cancel. And then minus 5k. Again, final answers just make it stand out. And then part B, find the angle between those vectors. So it's the dot product here. Of I plus 2j minus k and 3i minus j plus 2k. And I need to know the formula for that, which is cos theta is equal to a dot b over mod a mod b. But obviously these aren't quite in terms of a and b. These are two different vectors. So that's the formula that we've learned. So dot product of those two is going to be 1 times 3 add 2 times minus 1 add minus 1 times 2 all over, and then the mod of a just means the length of that line, so it's the square root of all of those squared. So it's going to be 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 1 squared. And this one's going to be 3 squared plus 1 squared plus 2 squared. Ignore any signs, you don't need to worry about them because minus squared is positive, okay? So cos theta would be equal to what? 3 minus 2 minus 2, so is that minus 1? Over 2 squared plus 1 is root 6, times by, and then 3, 10, 14, times by root 14. And then theta would equal cos minus 1. Now we do find this in degrees when we find it. It's like the only one that we do, more or less the only one. But as long as you said C in radians, it wouldn't matter because that's technically measuring in angle. Well, it's not technically, it is measuring angles as well. So cos the minus 1 of minus 1 over root 6 times root 14 is 96.3.
Yeah.
Anyone beat me to that? Yeah? That's great because it either means we're both right or we're both wrong, but there's loads of work in there anyway. If that was wrong, I wouldn't be too worried because I've shown so much working. Say again? No, just the one. Yeah, because it's not. It's going to have that. Technically, it could have another angle. It could have the obtuse angle as well. That's a really good point. Johan's just said, do we not have to like do all silly tomcats on that? Because effectively, it could be that, or it could have been like 360 minus that. So it could say something like find reflex angle. It has a reflex angle. You would have to go and do that. That's a very good point. Well done.
So we did 6.
We did 6.